Today I'm going to show you how to make lobster ravioli with red sauce. I'm going to show you the quick way of making it. It's going to taste like you spent hours making the sauce, but in fact it's going to only take a few minutes. And this will be between us. Normally making red sauce takes a lot of time, some experimentation, and some preparation. Today I'm going to show you how to take a pre-made Alfredo sauce and transform it into red sauce that's just perfect for this lobster ravioli. What we have is the Rainer Maine lobster ravioli. We got this at Costco. It's a 13-ounce package. You could also buy these at regular grocery stores, but it's going to be smaller, like 9-ounce packages. Next, we have 2 4-ounce lobster tails. We have black pepper and parsley that we're going to use for garnishing at the end. These are the 2 sauces we're going to homemade sauce. Now, in order to make it feel like it's homemade, we want to check the ingredients to make sure that it's all natural and that it's ingredients that we have just lying around the house. So it looks like that we could actually have made this from scratch. For our Alfredo sauce, we like to use rose. It's all natural ingredients like cream, butter, cheese, eggs, and some seasonings. We want to make sure that it's just a plain, creamy Alfredo, no additional ingredients. One other sauce that we used that we had good success was the Bertolli's. This also came out pretty good and its ingredients are similar to ours. Similar to our creamy Alfredo sauce, we want our marinara sauce to be natural ingredients only. We chose mazzettas because it's only got plum tomatoes, olive oil, garlics, onions, and some spicing. That's it. We want something that's neutral and tangy and with have no excessive heavy taste like garlic or vodkas. The only 3 marinara sauces that we considered are mazzettas, Raoul's, or Victoria. Okay, the first step we're going to do is to dunk our lobster tails into a pot of water and cook the lobster. This will take about 5 to 7 minutes. Then once that's through, we'll separate the meat from the shell. Next, once the meat is separated from the shell, we'll take the lobster meat and we'll cut it into large chunks. Once we're finishing chopping up the lobster meat, we start our red sauce. First thing we do is we grab our creamy Alfredo sauce, give it a little shake, and then we'll pour it into a pan under medium heat. We also grab our marinara sauce, scoop in 2 heaping tablespoons into the Alfredo sauce, mix it up, and it should become a nice light pink color. This is the perfect color for our red sauce. Once the sauce starts to heat up, then we turn it down to a simmer. This is how easy it is to make a red sauce. Only takes a few seconds. As red sauce is being made, we also have a large pot of water being heated up to a boil. We're using a big pot of water because we're cooking our ravioli from a frozen state. As we drop our frozen ravioli into the water, it's going to bring down the temperature of the water. So if we got a large quantity of hot water, the temperature drop will be less extreme. Now we'll be cooking the frozen ravioli for about 6 to 7 minutes. If you're using fresh ravioli, it's going to only take about 4 to 5 minutes. Now once the ravioli comes to full boil again, you may want to turn down the water temperature a bit so you have more slow boiling boil. A rapid boiling water has a tendency of breaking up the pillows. At about the 6-minute mark, when we can see all the raviolis are floating to the top, I inserted a instant temperature thermometer in it to make sure that's 165 degrees, and it was. So we'll start pulling ravioli out of the water and setting it aside. Oh yeah, nice. Now while all this was going on, I also decided to make some fresh bread. So using my Ninja Foodie Smart Lid, using my pizza dough recipe. And we can see we got a nice crusty bread. This is going to go excellent with our lobster ravioli. Nice thick crust on it. Remember lobster that we cut up and we stuffed to the side? Well, it's cooled down a bit by now. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to dunk it back into the water that we just finished making our ravioli from for about 10 to 20 seconds just to heat it up. And we're all set to go now. Okay, so I plated up the ravioli and we'll add our red sauce on top of the ravioli. Be generous. You want quite a bit of this. Then we'll just add our chunk lobster right on top of the sauce. Like so. And then we'll garnish it with a pinch of black pepper and a pinch of parsley. Alright, our bread has finished baking. You can see how hot it still is about 15 minutes later. Steam is still coming out. Bread looks real good, nice crusty crust. We'll just go and hack off a large slice of this thing. It's still warm. Look at that. Ooh. Oh, that looks good.
Yeah.
Put a little bit of olive oil down, a little bit of balsamic vinegar, the tad, some Parmesan Romano cheese or Parmesan or whatever you have on hand, doesn't matter. And this is where we dip our bread into. And that's it. It's just that simple. And this is what our dinner is going to look like. In the meantime, my wife also made some dark chocolate dipped strawberries for dessert. And actually our dogs are just waiting in the background for their share of the ravioli. I hope you found this video informative. Please click the like button. When you have a chance, please subscribe. And thank you for watching. Bon appetit!
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.